Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I am Coach Michelle Mills. I'm a certified health coach and I've been helping people heal eczema for the last 5 years. So today we're talking about a very interesting subject that you may have never even thought about. And that subject is thinking your way into clear skin and the power of our mind when it comes to being able to heal. When I was trying to heal my eczema back in 2017, I had super severe eczema that was covering my arms. And I'm somebody who had eczema since I was a little kid. I was born with cradle cap, and then as I aged, I kept having eczema in my creases. I'd have it on my back. I would have it in so many places, and then it would come and go. But it was pretty dormant or super mild in high school and then college. I graduate college and then I go to grad school and my eczema just exploded. And it was severe. It was to the point where I could not sleep. I'd be woken up in the middle of the night and felt like I had to scratch my skin off. And I know if you have eczema, you know that exact feeling of just wanting to scratch until you hit bone, essentially. And it's a sad thing to go through, and it's a very difficult thing to go through. And for many people, it impacts your mental health and it impacts your confidence. So I have a 3-step process for you to go from feeling tired and angry and in pain to feeling confident, to knowing that your skin is going to heal, and to watch it heal before your eyes. And when I was looking for help on YouTube back in 2017, I never would have imagined seeing a video like this, but if I watched it, I know it would have helped, and that's exactly why I'm making this video today. The very first step that you're going to take is called awareness. And keep in mind that changing your mind can take some time, right? This isn't a get rich quick scheme, as in this isn't a heal your skin super quickly scheme. This is how to go from severe eczema to a place where you're dealing with very minimal to zero eczema in your life through the power of your mind, okay? Might sound super strange if you're not already in this area of thinking, but I know this is important, so bear with me and try to just take in each of these concepts. You may have to watch this video a couple of times just to get familiar with what I'm saying. But the very first step is awareness. And essentially what awareness is becoming aware of your body as a physical being and becoming aware of your trauma. And we're going to dive into this a little bit more deeply. So becoming aware of your body, you could do something called a body scan meditation. And this is when you're paying attention and putting your focus on different parts of your body and analyzing and seeing if you feel anything in there. And this is actually a really key step to knowing whether or not a food is making you react, whether you're reacting to stress. So listening to your body is a really amazing step for this entire process of healing your skin naturally, or really healing from anything naturally. So a body scan meditation, and you can look these up on YouTube, you'll start either from your toes or your head, and you work your way down, just paying attention to different parts of your body. So for example, I'm going to start with my head. Do I feel anything? Yes, I feel like a sensation towards the back of my head, and I've been doing this so long, I know for me that's lack of sleep, because the only thing that was really off in my lifestyle in the last 24 hours was not getting a very good night's sleep. So I feel that. And then you'll work your way down your neck. Do you feel anything? And so it's taking a few minutes and putting focus there. So if this is totally new to you, what I want you to try is put your hand up, and I want you to close your eyes and think about your hand. And soon, if you just keep thinking about that hand, you'll feel tingling there. And so that's you directing your attention to that particular body part. And that's what you're going to do through a body scan meditation. So the second part of this awareness is the trauma. And this is becoming really aware of when you're getting triggered and why you're getting triggered. So this would be grabbing a notebook or taking your phone and going into your notes app, and every single time you feel triggered, so some of you may not even know what feeling triggered means. Thankfully, this is actually becoming a pretty popular word nowadays. But when you are feeling emotions that are maybe negative to a certain stimulus. So for example, let's say at work, you got an email from HR and now you are triggered because you think you're gonna get fired or laid off, right? And so writing down in your notebook, I got this email and I immediately thought I was gonna get laid off and this is how I felt. Or, okay, more time goes by in your day and something else happens. You get a text from your friend and she said, oh my God, call me. And then you feel this, oh my God, something's so wrong. And so it could be feelings of anxiety, it could be feelings of anger, it could be any sort of negative emotion that you're having. It could be a wave of sadness. So anytime you're getting these strong emotions, write them down. From there, you're going to start to track patterns of, okay, every time, like I have this major fear of getting laid off. Where is this coming from? And so this is something I tell my clients. I am a coach, and I coach people through the process of healing eczema naturally. And through that, I do this work, this mindset work. And so I always tell my clients, do the why exercise. So you basically say, I got this email and I was scared that I was going to be laid off. Why does that bother you? Well, because if I get laid off, I'm really scared that I'm not going to find a job. Well, why? Well, because this economy is a little bit crazy right now. Well, why does that bother you? Well, I feel like I'm just scared. Why are you scared? Well, I feel scared because I have to provide for these people and I have these expectations on myself. And then you're starting to really get down to the root of the why. And when you discover these roots of the why, your next step is to figure out, where did that come from? And there's something called limiting beliefs. And they're essentially these subconscious beliefs that we hold about ourselves that impact our lives. So one of those limiting beliefs that may come up through that exercise could be, well, I don't think I'm good enough to immediately get another job. Or I have these expectations from my family to provide, when your family never asked you to do that, right? And that might not even be the truth of any of the situations. And so you're starting to get down to limiting beliefs. And so from there you have this awareness. Okay, and so we came all back together, and this is what awareness is. You're becoming aware of your body and your mind and your emotions, okay? So if you ever get my Empowered Eczema course, we do this work in module 3, I think, about, you're basically touching on your mind, your body, and your emotions through these different modules. So it's basically a course to help you heal your eczema naturally by yourself. And so I'll link everything, my coaching, I'll link that course down below. I'll give you guys a little discount code for watching this video, and you can check that out. But we're going to move on to the second step. The second step is called visualization. And so this is when you're starting to imagine life without eczema. Because for a lot of you, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you have severe eczema. Could be on your face. You could have a job where you have to show up and present yourself. This could be causing a lot of stress. You could be staying up all night scratching. You could be in pain. I know eczema's a lot. You could be flaking. You could be oozing. It's a lot to deal with, and I've been there, so I completely understand where you're coming from. However, being in a victim mindset and feeling really sorry for yourself only keeps yourself in a negative state, and negativity never leads to healing. You can never worry yourself into the correct outcome. And so because of that, we have to visualize our lives differently. So whether one of your very first things is just visualizing it starting to heal. Like if you truly can't bring yourself to believe that you can fully heal, start with visualizing yourself starting to heal. So as you're building on this video, because this is probably going to take you months to go from awareness to visualization. But when you're ready, right, you're going to start this process with visualizing yourself starting to heal. And as you gain that strength and the faith and believing all of this, then you can expand out to visualizing yourself with no eczema. This is like, I can see myself in my mind's eye. This is exactly what I look like with zero eczema. Another really amazing thing that you can do in this visualization exercise that I did to literally stop scratching my eczema, even in my sleep, was visualizing myself not scratching. I would lay in bed before going to sleep, and I would imagine my hands, because when we scratch, we use our hands, and we usually go across our body. So I would mentally draw a line down my body. If you're somebody that goes down, you're going to draw a line this way. So what I mean is, if you scratch and you're going to the different sides, you're drawing a line mentally down here. If you're going to go to scratch and you usually go down, maybe you have eczema on like your thighs or something, you're going to draw a horizontal line. And so this line is a mental and physical block, so that you're saying you're not crossing that line. And so you're telling yourself this in your mind, like, I will not be crossing this line. I'm visualizing this line. My hands are staying down. And so I would visualize my hands staying where they're supposed to be. And I would say to myself, no. Like, I would imagine myself going to scratch, and then I'd say no, and then I'd put my hands back down. And so this is all something I'm visualizing here. And so these are amazing techniques to get yourself to the next phase. So phase number 3 is feeling. So from visualization, you're now going to move on to adding feeling and emotion to what you're visualizing. So when you're ready for this step, what you're going to do is start to embody the person that you're trying to become. So I am someone without eczema. And there's a really cute technique you can use. You can use an affirmation like I am. You can also use why. So you could wake up every day and say, wow, why is my skin so healthy? Wow, why did I heal so quickly? Oh my God, it didn't even make sense how quickly my skin healed. And so this is the third place, because this is the hardest thing to learn how to do, because you have to have full faith. And you have to believe it, and you have to feel it. That's why it's called feeling. You're going to feel like you don't have eczema anymore. And I know you're probably thinking, I can't do that. It's so itchy. I feel it all the time. But trust me, if you literally just take 2 minutes every day and try this practice, then 2 minutes leads to 10 minutes. 10 minutes leads to 30 minutes. Then eventually you have an entire day where you're feeling as though you don't have eczema. And the funny thing is, when you release that claiming of having eczema, your eczema is probably going to heal very quickly. Or the problem of eczema starts to go away because you're pretending like you don't even have it. And so then it's not a problem. And so then you feel better. And then all of this helps you not put so much stress on your body and expectation and worry, so that you can actually heal. And so it's taking all of that pain and like emotional pain, it takes that all away. So then you're a lot lighter. Your body's able to heal a lot faster. Your body's able to repair, and it has this lightness to it. And so using this 3-step technique, you can heal your eczema with your mind. I did it, especially the scratching. From that, I did that for like probably 3 months straight, every night, visualizing myself not scratching. That was in 2018 or 2019, and I have not scratched my eczema since. I actually don't even scratch bug bites. I have such a mental strength towards the sensation of itching. I don't scratch ever. And so in these years that I've been on YouTube, which if you go back, I've been talking about this for 5 years on YouTube, since 2017. I think it was even December of 2017. It's now December of 2023. I've been talking about eczema. I've been learning about all of this. And I used to spend so much time saying, and I still do, right? Because people love to hear this. Like, here are the 5 worst foods for eczema. Here are the 5 best foods for eczema. That is great. But I have worked with so many clients in this time and watched the people who obsess over the solution outside of themselves versus the people who listen to me and learn how to listen to their own body and become their own solution. Those people have been the people who healed. And I have watched somebody with severe TSW have dramatic results in 3 months because they had their own strength within themselves. And so this is the video that you need. It's not the obsession of the perfect diet. It's not vegan. It's not carnivore diet. It's not paleo. It's tuning into yourself, listening to your body, and training your mind. And that is how you heal from not just eczema. It's how you heal from a heartbreak. It's how you heal from anything in life. And I am so grateful to share this type of content and have the bravery to speak my authentic truth with you, because this is what I've been thinking about for years and not speaking about. So with all that being said, if you want to work with me, I am taking one-on-one clients in a 6-week-long program where we're doing this work. You'll get access to my courses, the diets, the supplements, the protocols. You'll have access to the eczema trackers. You'll have access to the ultimate eczema food guide. You get literally everything. But when we meet every single week, we meet for 30 minutes. This is the work that we're doing. I have a client right now, and we're literally transforming her life by these techniques. So if you want to work with me, please email me at coachmichellemills@gmail.com and put in the subject one-on-one coaching. I will make you so miserable and so happy at the same time. I am a tough coach. I love coaching. I'm very good at coaching, and I will take you through these 3 steps. I'm going to make you miserable because I'm going to make you dive into yourself and really take ownership and accountability. But if you want that with me, I want that with you. So send me that email. This is an investment. This is not cheap. So if you're looking for a cheap solution, this coaching is not it. I have way more resources, especially on my Instagram. Go binge all of my Instagram content for free or get like my small ticket items, but this one is a real investment, and only if you're serious, email me and I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this video, and there will be more to come. Take care, and I very much care about you and your healing journey.